MTI is fantastic in that it teaches you all of these ministry skills, and those were great. They made me uncomfortable, and they got me out doing things that I never would have imagined I would do.
When you go through this, you suddenly realize God's active, here He is, and you're pushed out of your comfort zone, which is exactly what we need. You get the knowledge and the space to practice, but then you're pushed out into practicing it with real people who really need God, and then you can walk away with confidence, knowing, okay, I can go do this, I can take this out into my community.
For the past couple years, I've been struggling with nightmares when it comes to just nightmares of things happening to my family, happening to my kids. And as the guys started leading me into the steps of deliverance, immediately after we got done praying and after I started, renouncing some of that stuff, all those memories, almost like if it was like a picture file, every single one of them started disappearing. And last night was probably the first night in I don't know how long that I was able to sleep without any fear or any nightmares or anything. It was amazing.
The one thing the MTI did was change my heart. It changed the way that I see people. It changed the way that I look at the marginalized in our community.
I said, man, can I just share my testimony with you? I shared my testimony with him, and he was so excited to hear that, along with just what God had already been working in his heart. When I was like, do you want to accept Jesus right now? And he's like, yeah, let's do this. And I prayed with him, and he was so excited. He's like, man, I feel like the sky's the limit. It was amazing. And it's like, why haven't I done this before?
The reason why I like to recommend it is because it's like hands-on. Like you just, instead of like just teaching them it and be like, okay, now use it when you leave. No, it's like, use it right now. We're gonna do it right now, and we're gonna ask God right now. And it's really good. It kind of fights people's fears, because a lot of them are just here, they're like, yeah, yep. But then when you actually tell them to do it, they're like, whoa, all right, okay. This is the real stuff. It is.
Understanding that here's what God's done for me. He wants to do this for you too.
So my main takeaway from this seminar is mainly just, number one, that the power of God is real, it's active. What you read about in Acts is happening right now, it's available. And I think when you're pushed out into the practicums and you start doing what you're learning, you suddenly realize, I can do this. This is something I can do right now in my community. That's the biggest thing I can take away from this.
I feel like I've been empowered to live the real Christian life, a life full of demonstration of God's love and His power, and I feel encouraged. I feel like I've been ignited. I feel like I'm ready to go, and I feel like this is what it should have always been. So yes, I would fully recommend it.